Everybody, and welcome to another Majesty video. And today we're going to have a fun video of ranking all the Zeroth dragons. And guys, before we get into it, why don't you just like, comment, subscribe, comment what your favorite Zeroth dragon is if you agree with my list. Without any further ado, let's get into the video. Now, Zeroth dragons all share one common effect. It's Ultimate Stride. You need to have 3 or more face-up cards in the G-Zone to Ultimate Stride, and you must discard the same card as your Vanguard from your hand. And they all have CB2 as their cost. And now, at number 6, we have Zeroth Dragon of Death Garden Zoa. And this card's effect is when you pay the cost, give one of your units the ability. One of your units will get 9,999 power, and when that unit deals damage to your opponent, you win. This card is, quite frankly, the worst one. It's a game winner. You win the game pretty much. You can just PG it. A lot of generation guards can get you up to 100,000 kind of easily. It can give you really large shield. A lot of games, so it's not amazing. It's not really worth giving up your entire G-Zone. So yeah, not the best card. It's not amazing. That's why it's at number 6. And at number 5, we have Zeroth Dragon of Destroy Star Stark. So this card is, you can attack 3 times with it. It doesn't rest when it attacks, but you can only do this 3 times. And it gains a drive -2 when you do it. This card is only above Zoa because you can at least attack 3 times. There's a bit of pressure there. But it's kind of just a slightly better version of G Overlord. Trial Deck 2 Overlord. You can attack 3 times with it, sure, but you only get 1 drive. Oh no. It's just a big beater, essentially. It doesn't really do anything else. This or Zoa could be swapped, but yeah, it's not great. It's not worth giving up your G-Zone for. And at number 4, we have Zeroth Dragon of End of the World Dust. Now we're getting into the good stuff. You pay the cost. All your opponent's units, their power increases or decreases to 1. Lose all their grades and effects. So that's really strong. And if they have 4 or less damage, deal them a damage. That's good. That's a strong effect. That's actually really, really nice. You could swap this card with the next one on the list, but I have a really huge soft spot for the next card on the list. That's why I'm having that one at number 3. But we're talking about Dust right now. This card's just good. It applies a lot of pressure. All of your powers are down to now 1. So you have to guard a lot more with hands, and you're probably at like 4 or 5 damage at this point. So the pressure's really on, and plus you can't generation guard anymore because your cards don't have grades. They're all your cards don't have grades, so you cannot G guard. It's a really annoying card to deal with. It's a strong card. It's very useful if you're kind of coming from behind or if you just want to win more. So that's number 4. And at number 3, we have a personal favorite of mine, Zeroth Dragon of Distant Sea Megiddo. I love this card. It's one of my favorite Zeroth Dragons. I use it all the time whenever I'm playing Aquaforce. I use it as much as I can. Because it's just funny to use. It's actually a really strong effect. So you call 5 cards from your hand or drop, and they all gain 5k. Now if you use this in association with like an Excel circle, they're all basically gaining 15k when they attack. Because you're swapping rear guards. And whenever your rear guards attack, swap that position with another rear guard. So if you have a rear guard on an XL1, they have currently fought plus 15. Swap, they have now plus 15. So you're swinging with really, really big numbers. This is a win more card. If you don't have any more if you have no board presence, if you're like, oh, what do I do? What can I do? I have no cards to use. use Megado. It's great. It's fine. It's perfect. I have a huge soft spot for this card because I play Aquaforce. I love Aquaforce, and I have this. But other than that, yeah, that's kind of the only reason why it's at number 3. Dust could be swapped with Megado. Either or is fine. It's just my personal opinion on the list. And at number 2, we have Zeroth Dragon of Inferno Drachma. This card is really, really strong. It's a fantastic card. Retire all of your opponent's units and bind them. All of your opponent's units, even your Vanguard. So your Vanguard goes to the bind zone, top card of your, and then you have to ride a card as stand. And if you don't have a grade 3, or if you don't have any cards in hand, you're screwed because you have to pick 3 cards from your hand, discard 2, and ride 1. It's a really strong effect. And yeah, so you can't G-guard if you have to write a grade 2, or God forbid, a grade 1 from your hand. But yeah, it's honestly disgusting. If you do survive that turn, you have to ride all the way back up. You can't stride next turn. And you're swinging with 1 drive. Yeah, it's pretty disgusting, honestly. This card's really, really strong. If it wasn't for the other one, if it wasn't for number 1, this card, it would probably be the strongest Zeroth Dragon here. And now at number 1, those who know their Zeroth Dragons well, we have a Zeroth Dragon of Zenith Peak Ultima, and Peak is very much very fitting for this card because, oh my god, this card's effect is disgusting. So, whatever the cost is, CB2, take 4 cards from your deck, shuffle your deck, call 2 of those cards, and place 2 of those cards on top of your deck in any order. And apply any trigger effects that you get to all of your rear guards. You're getting 2 critical triggers. You're putting 2 crits on top of the deck, and all of your rear guards are swinging. That can attack. All your rear guards are swinging in for plus 20k, plus 2 crit. It's a really insane board. And if you're playing with like gold paladins, where your XL circles, where you have like a bunch of XL2s, you're swinging in for. It's insane. It's so much pressure. It's so disgusting. Like, no wonder this card's has been like choice restricted with an OT. If you use this with the Keter Sanctuary OT, and all of them gain 100 million, all of them gain drive checks, all of them gain a crit. Oh my god, you can't do anything at that point. Like, you just won't. But yeah, there's a reason why it's choice restricted, and there's a reason why this card is worth running over the OT. It's disgusting. It gives you so much advantage, or it gives you so much pressure, and yeah, I love this card. It's so strong. But anyway, guys, I'd just like to thank you so much for watching. If you have a favorite Zeroth Dragon, if you think my opinion isn't the right one, if you have your own opinions on the Zeroth Dragons, just give me your list down below. Pick yours. Give me your list. I'd love to see it. And don't forget this comment, and don't forget to give this video a like, and don't forget to subscribe. Guys, you've been so good at responding to my discussion posts, to everything that I've been doing. Guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.